Running late today.
So I meant to wake up earlier this morning and actually like have time to, I don't know, talk about my day, but today is probably one of the busiest days. Morning meeting, followed by teaching bar, followed by training. And, you know, walking with Charles a couple times. I wanted to go over the Bible verses that I read. Morning, like 5 to 10 minute workout, but I don't have time for any of that, so we'll catch up with you more after work. Me and Charles.
On my way up the stairs. So, another little rumination here. Why can't the YouTube app at least just recognize? Okay, you know how iTunes has the little cloud and it lets you know, whether or not something's downloaded? I think the capture app for YouTube would be awesome if it did that. So then you could keep all your videos on there and you could still see their stats and everything. Because there's really no good analytics app for YouTube. And I don't know, I like iMovie, but I really like being able to hold down to record. And the wind is going like crazy again today. And I came out on the wrong side. I just like being able to, it's kind of like Vine, you know, where you can just hold it down and it'll record for you. I think it works out a lot nicer that way. So I'm on my way to work right now. I feel a little bad. Last night I was supposed to hang out with some friends. I made plans and I actually met up with the one for later at night, my friend Zochi, who is kind of hard. She was at, we made a video last night. I wonder if you're going to be able to hear any of this. I didn't think you'd be able to hear any of that. My other friend, Kira, we kind of missed each other communication. I was multitasking and we planned on hanging out at a certain time and I had assumed she was going to come down and I think she assumed I was going to text and we completely missed each other. It was entirely my fault. Should have been more on the ball with that. I feel bad. So I really like hanging out with her. We're going to go for a walk. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. While we're on the subject of last night, I would like to point out, no doubt, I was neither drinking and driving or gambling prior to purchasing a house. I was purely at Prairie Meadows to see my friend Zochi, and she was at Prairie Meadows because she is speaking at the conference tomorrow. I realize I already kind of told you that, but for everybody else's benefit, I was being responsible. Plus that, and gambling really holds no enticement for me. I really like my money, so, to each their own. So I love YouTube, but I don't spend nearly enough time on there watching videos. But I finally went on yesterday, and while I was doing chores around the house, watched some Chris Pirillo and got to see who I thought was his girlfriend, only because I obviously didn't pay enough attention to him talking, and is actually his wife, and she's fabulous and gorgeous. And I posted on Twitter for everybody to see, like an ass, that she was pretty, but I said girlfriend instead of wife, so that was an oops on my part. Anyway, go watch his videos. On to what you're seeing now. My friend Steve sent me a long list of super controversial Bible passages, and this was based off of, because I like to read a short passage, and a lot of times I'll just flick to something of the day, and I've been wanting to quote them in my video diaries, and as a response to that, he sent me what you're seeing now. I don't know that I personally want to, make a lot of comments on these. I know it was a different time and a different place, and I can't say that I condone most of what you're seeing right now. But I would love to hear other people's thoughts and opinions, context. I have my own thoughts and opinions, and I don't know. I don't have the motivation or wherewithal right now to actually go into this, but he sent me another couple of passages which
I really just don't want to go into, maybe another time. But read through them, and in the comments below, make your own assertions. I'll be interested to hear them and read them, video feedback, whatever. I'm sure Steve would be happy to have a conversation with you about them as well. And if you have your own comments and suggestions for things you'd like to see in my videos, let me know.
Well, due to the blizzard that's outside right now, classes have been canceled. I was supposed to teach bar in a private class after that tonight, but Ankeny is about 20 minutes away, Altoona 30, and it took me about 30 minutes to get home, which is a normal 15-minute drive because everybody was driving about 2 miles an hour. So that being said, I will be home tonight, and maybe we'll do an at-home practice, and I'll show you all some moves so you can work out from the nice privacy and warmth of your home and no crazy driving. You can barely see outside. It's really bad. When I went to take Charles out for his walk, he wanted to come right back in. Well, I think first things first, if you're going to work out from home, always do some stretches. If you have a clock or something nearby where you can time yourself just to make sure you, stay within a reasonable amount of time or whatever to do that. Otherwise, you can do it as you wish. I would take, 5 to 10 minutes before and after every workout and just make sure that you get some nice long stretches in, especially for all the body parts that you intend to use, the body areas. So, if you're going to do shoulders a whole bunch, you definitely want to stretch them out. You're going to want to stretch out all of your body because obviously everything's connected. But you're really going to want to take some extra care with whatever you're actually working out. All right, before we get started with our workout, I'd like to point out the shirt that I'm wearing. I'm representing my friend's startup, Bot. Let's see if I can get the back of it here. Not very well. This is what mirrors were intended for. Selfies of your back. Just kidding. Anyway. Bot. B-A-W-T-E. Bot.
Alright, so I've laid out my mat here. Alright. Starting with our stretches here. I guess Charlie wants to help out. I'm gonna stretch my legs out nice and long. Charlie doesn't want to let me stretch, so we're gonna try to multitask. Stretch your legs out nice and long, toes pointed up or towards you, but not pointed out. Raise your hands nice and tall and straighten out your back. Abs pulled in, chin tall. Lean forward and reach for your toes. If you need to, you can put a slight micro bend in your knees and just reach. Sinking a little bit deeper as you go. Might be tight here, but this will loosen up as you go along. You can do 3 to 5 of these, so you just stretch nice and long, and then come back up. Don't forget to breathe. Nice, big, deep breath. Spreading out your legs nice and wide. Make the stretch side to side. You get the insides of your thighs, also underneath. Stretch down the middle. You can even kind of walk the fingers forward. Really gets nice along the sides here. Either way, whatever you do on the right side, you do on the left. Want to make sure you don't have a lopsided body. It really gets to a lot of weightlifters when you see the chicken legs, you know? Forgetting your legs, but just doing your upper body. Same concept. Alright, next we're gonna start off with tabletop. So notice how I'm stacking my joints. My shoulders are directly over my wrists, hips are directly over my knees. This is tabletop. This is just normal yoga pose. So I have a nice flat back, gazing at the floor, and then when I arch up in the cow, I'm pulling in my abs and facing forward. So inhale in, and these will just be one breath led movement as we go along, but I'm just explaining it for now. And then I arch my back up in the opposite direction for cat. Gaze at my belly button. I'm pulling in. And then we'll inhale. Like 3 to 5 of these. Sometimes I like to do a little bit more because I can really start to feel it. Really nice warm-up stretches. Just press back into a nice long down dog. Notice how my shoulders come back away from my ears. I pull my heels down towards the ground, pressing all of my fingertips into my mat. Just relax my head, neck, and shoulders. Start to pedal out your legs here. Get a nice stretch. Making sure you don't hyperextend your elbows here. Some people can like lock them in. You might want to just have a nice little micro bend there. Walk up forward with my hands. Just relax and do a nice forward fold. Notice how everything's just relaxed. Halfway lift. Press hands into the shins, nice flat back. Gaze down on the floor. Control this taking another forward fold. Opposite hand to opposite elbow. We're going to do a little ragdoll here. Might even just want to massage that in the back. Let gravity do some of the work. When calm down, slowly rising up to the twist. Switch. Your back. When you start getting tired here, just keep breathing. Come into a nice plank. Lower all the way down. And back up. Do 10 of these.
Thanks for watching from Charles and me, and for working out with us. Anyway, please subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.